Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to Dr. Teeth. Do you ever feel overwhelmed by endless exam syllabus or struggling with how to concentrate while studying? Well, if you guys answered yes to any of these questions, you need the Pomodoro technique. So today we are going to discuss about the Pomodoro technique and how does the technique work. Now the first question is, what is Pomodoro technique? Pomodoro is the Italian word for tomato. The technique was developed by Francesco Cirillo as a university student when he used a tomato timer to measure his 25-minute sessions. Using this method, you break your workday into 25-minute chunks separated by 5-minute breaks. But wait till the end of the video because I will be sharing some extra tips to make the greatest use of this technique and to enhance the number of hours or the quality of your study. So coming back to this technique, these intervals are referred to as Pomodoros and the technique became its namesake. Now you must be wondering, is this technique going to help me in any way? Now suppose you are studying anatomy or preparing for NEET MDS and you suddenly feel like the need to do some other things, like updating your Facebook status, or you're constantly interrupted by mobile notifications or by your friends, family members, and your attention span gets smaller and smaller and you make more mistakes. Well, you are not alone, my friend. We all face the same problem. Now, thanks to this technique, we can use time to be more productive. And let me tell you, this technique is very popular with students wishing to study more effectively. So one of your competitors might already be using this technique to focus more and to get more marks. Sometimes when we are dealing with countless exam syllabus or any series of tasks, it can be hard to get started or maintain the motivation. Run faster, work harder, find a shortcut, do something else. These suggestions cross over our mind, but none of these options are effective and generate more frustration and a sense of guilt, right? According to the Pomodoro technique, we need to break the work or task into short intervals that are followed by short breaks. Now, let us see how do we make our boring syllabus more manageable. So, one cycle will be one session, then we take 5-minute break, followed by another session, 5-minute break, followed by another session of 25 minutes, then again 5-minute break. And then after 4 sessions, we are going to take 20 minutes break. Also, let me tell you that I followed this technique for my exam preparation. But instead of the 25-minute session, I used 45 minutes session because I felt that 25 minutes was really less for me. Like I indulged into a topic and I, wanted to know more about it, and then the timer ran. So I felt kind of annoyed. So I changed or modified this technique to 45 minutes, after which I used to take about 10 to 15 minutes rest. So this is what I personally followed. You can modify it, like you can try for 25 minutes for a few sessions and see like what is your pattern. Do you want to learn more before taking the break? When does your mind feel exhausted? That's what you have to check and then customize this technique according to you. Now let us suppose we are sticking to the original 25-minute sessions. So let's see step by step how do we do it. You remember that task you have been trying to tackle for ages? Let's do that today. For example, pick any subject like endo, prostho, or any subject of your interest and syllabus. Try to focus only for 25 minutes. Minimize distraction, one of the key skills of this technique. What you have to do, close emails, shut the social media and switch your phone to the do not disturb mode and sit at a calm and a peaceful place away from any distraction from any member of your house or your hostel. Well, that's a difficult thing to do. So you picked your subject or topic, right? Start a 25-minute timer and get to work. Remember, when using the Pomodoro technique, there is no concept of pause. Now stick to your subject topic for the full session for 25 minutes. One good tip is that there are apps which help with this Pomodoro technique. It not only has the timer, it has some white noises. Like you can have your earphones and you can enable the white noises like library noise or any kind of, nature noise. that keeps you focused on your study. It really helped me, so I wanted to share this with you so that it also helps you. I believe iPhone, iPad already has white noises inbuilt into it, so you can just put on your AirPods and concentrate much better with that. Now, after 25 minutes are done and your timer is ringing, it's time for the short break. What I used to do in the break time, I used to close my eyes and relax without thinking anything I had just studied, okay? I can do that when I start the next session, not now. So I just, went blank. I closed my eyes on the chair itself. What you can also do is step away from your desk for 5 minutes. You can get some fresh air if you have there. If it's not like Delhi, you can try stretching your legs or grab a refreshment for you. Coffee really helps. Now it's time to repeat. Start the timer again for another session and resume back to your study. You can start with the new topic or continue the previous one. Coming to the long break, which is after 4 to 5 session when you really feel exhausted. Since I did a 45-minute session, I used to take a 15-minute break. I used to do it twice and then take 30 minutes break after 2 sessions. Now, if you are following 25-minute session, you can take a long break after 4 to 5 sessions. And that break has to be 20 minutes long. So repeat this cycle a few times over the course of the day and you can achieve your goals too easily. Like you're breaking the big thing into chunks, small chunks, and you just have to focus on achieving those small things. If Bill Gates had imagined building such a huge company at that young age, he would not have done it. He would have been scared. But he started with something, achieved it, then again new target, achieved it. So this is how we have to break our big goals into small pieces and achieve something really big. Now, tips for NEET MDS aspirants. You can plan 4 cycles per day, suppose 2 cycles for clinical, 1 cycle for MCQ plus 1 for notes. Then again 2 cycles for non-clinical, which includes 1 cycle for the MCQ and 1 for notes. As the time progresses, if you wish, you can increase the number of cycles according to your comfort. Simple, right? So according to me, it is the best way to say bye to low productivity, distraction, zero motivation, and prepare you for effective and focused study. Now, after making this video, I feel that I should again switch to this technique. Now, my exams are already over months back. I do feel too lazy to work sometimes, and I recall how I used to be so active and so motivated, target-based work I used to do. So I will again start with the Pomodoro technique. You also start with this technique if you haven't already, and let me know in the comment section below if this technique helped you and how long do you follow this technique for. Like, are your sessions 45 minutes like me, or you do it even more? Let's see that. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Take very good care of yourself. Health is very important for productivity. Make yourself healthy. Do little exercise every day. That will make you active throughout the day. With that, I will see you in the next video. Take care. Allah Hafiz.